we're back with Dubster Dive. Series where I take a look at something English dub, let you know how it all lines up. Nomi, you're here.
You can't prove that.
And you know something? I think I love the harem genre. Don't you? Look at all the waifus. You can have any pick you want, and then you can debate with your best friend who best girl is until you two shank each other in a match to the death. And the winner gets best girl.
Dr. and I have done that multiple times already.
But then you find out at the end, there were no best girls, they were all secretly guys! But yeah, so, on topic, we are covering a old harem anime. This aired 10 years ago, damn near. Holy shit. Yeah, you can tell by the title. Sky Wizards Academy. Series about building teamwork. It's an underdog story, so what's not to like?
A lot.
We're gonna get all into that because we're insane or probably broke this down way more than maybe we should have. But oh well, we're doing it. We're doing it live, so I hope you all enjoy this one. Let's get right into it.
Well, yeah, people love watching people torture themselves.
Well, Sky Wizards Academy, or Kusin Madoshi Kohosei no Kyokan. God. Which roughly translates to... What up?
No, I was just saying you actually didn't do a horrible job pronouncing that.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It roughly translates to the instructor of the aerial combat wizard trainees, or combatants. It's a light novel series written by Yu Moroboshi and illustrated by Mikihiro Amami, which began in 2013. It ran for only 14 volumes. So, at least did it go on for like 800. The anime, which is the topic of today's video, was done by Dio Media. Dio. Domestic Girlfriend, Ahiru no Sora, which we did cover, and Kodomo no G-Con? Isn't that the Lolicon anime? Whatever. Anyway, the anime would air in July of 2015. With only 12 episodes. Why is the world so cruel? It was cut down in its prime.
I mean, you say that, but you know who we would have gotten.
You're right, it would have been Studio Dean with us too. Well, the plot, you see, involves this. One day, creatures known as devil beetles. Alright, the first thing, I cannot take that seriously, but whatever, let's just roll with it. Devil beetles arrived, forcing humanity off the surface. We now live in cities in the sky, and only those with magic can fight off this beetle menace. That's the titular title of Sky Wizards. Yo, call Wendy from Fairy Tail, where's she at? She's got this. What? Sky Wizard? Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, our story takes place in the city of Mistgun, as we follow Kanata. You see, he was one of the best. But now, he refuses to take on any missions, so he has been labeled a traitor. Which, I think the word deserter might have fit better, but... Alright.
Deserter or cowards. There's a lot of names you can call someone.
Maybe they mean traitor to his country. Or whatever. But yeah. He gets tasked with teaching the worst Sky Wizard team in the whole academy. They have been labeled the effed up fire team. Because, you know, this is still a lower rating. We can't say fucked up. But yeah, they're E601. Oh my god. They're rank E, the lowest rank. Yeah, they all suck.
Even though one of them got an F on their score somehow.
Yeah, not helping things is how Kanata met each one of them. So I'll quickly go through that. First, he met the leader Misora because she was running late to class one day with toast in her mouth, and you all know where this is going. And she slams directly into him. Oh no. With the toast, as she puts it strawberry side down, landing on his dick. Which means this is the one anime I could say the word strawberry dick. What?
And you wish you were Kanata right now.
No, no. He even makes the comment saying that she just gave him sticky crotch. That is actual dialogue in the show. Ah! Anyway, so she obviously labels him a perv. He looks for a place to try changing, and he ends up changing in front of our next member, Rico, who also labels him a perv, saying like, well, you're whipping your junk out in front of a woman. I do like how he's like, oh, don't flatter yourself.
To be fair, he wasn't. There's in Japan they have those like they have like fountain sink things on the outside. So she had to go around the thing to actually see him in his boxers washing his pants.
Yeah. Well,
So
she's screaming, there's a perv near me, yo! Before he runs off again, this time into the bathroom. But unfortunately, it was the women's bathroom, where he meets our last member, Lecty. Don't worry, we're going to get into all of their personalities and who they are, all that, when we get to the Vuz. But yeah. And she's like, this is the women's bathroom. And he goes, oh, it is, huh? He doesn't even seem to care. Before she also labels him a perv. He labels this a series of unfortunate events. Again, actual dialogue in the dub. No, I mean, you watched that show recently. Anyway.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Well, it's a shock to him.
Watch it again.
It's a shock to him when he finds out he's training these three. The team everyone makes fun of and looks down upon because they're failures. Just like they look down upon him for him being a traitor, which they beat into your head first few episodes. I mean, yeah. Can he prove everyone wrong and make them the three best fire team ever? Will they ever learn to respect him? Will their lessons at this academy make sense when one of them is literally the only people who get hurt on the battlefield are those without the skills to make it out unscathed? Oh yes, that's a brilliant teacher, or teaching lesson from the teachers. Dude, I blew my arm off from a devil beetle! Skill issue, bruh. That's more or less how they put it, come on!
Oh, so what you're saying is I should have been a teacher.
Yeah, that sounds like the lesson he'd give. Oh yeah, it's an underdog story, and there's some good in here. We're gonna get to that. It's not all stupid. There's plenty of stupid, though, as you've heard. Before that, Domi, animation! Don't they do this weird thing where they've got the CG beetles that they mix in like 2D and 3D things?
Yeah, the Beatles look extremely good, guys, I promise.
And probably look better than the latest CGI and Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely worse, but it's not amazing, but it's also not offensive to my eyes. It's just like I just see it, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but you know what people really want to know? Not about the stupid Beatles. How does the fan service look? How are the titties?
There's some good fan service, and you should know you heard some of it.
Yes, I did. I mean, yeah. So anyway, for that, the music. There's the main theme, which is the only one I could find from the OST uploaded to YouTube. That's literally all it is, and you hear it like 800 times.
Yeah, but
honestly, it's probably the one memorable theme on the OST. The rest of it is all very generic and forgettable as hell.
Yeah. I mean, if we were talking about the ending song, but that's not OST.
Yeah, the new theme is Hallelujah by La Larks. I probably butchered that.
It's a good one. We were watching it, and I'm just like, I've never seen this before, but I've heard this ending. Why have I heard this?
Well, the setup is over. We're here for the real shit now. The dub. So, the dub was announced soon after it aired. I think it was like 4 or 5 episodes behind by Funimation and would air in August of 2015. This was actually one of their earlier simuldubs. And I do remember a lot of people being pissed off they dubbed this over several other things that season. To be fair, I was one of those people too. But usually coming back to this show, we'll see if my opinion's changed. I don't know. Maybe it has. Now our ADR art director is Felicia Angel. Nomi, you know her as Mona from Genshin. But as far as ADR directorial thing, she did Heavenly Delusion.
Ah, that was a fun one.
This was her first time fully casting and ADR directing an entire show. So, yeah. That's a thing.
All right.
The script writers being Emily Meaves. Yeah, the script's Emily Meaves and Jeremy Krotz. And we are going to get to the script after all the voice actors at the end, because there's some stuff in here. It's... yeah. But speaking of the voice actors, we've got Kanata, our instructor. His whole thing is he's very laid back. And he's cool. It seems to never lose his cool or anything. He's always calm. And his name on the battlefield before he stopped going on missions and got injured. Yeah, he got injured, but a lot of people don't know that. It's the whole thing. Yeah, his name was the Black Swordmaster Kronos. Or as they call him at a couple points, the Black Sword Saint Kronos. Because fuck consistency.
Well... I mean, why would you want that? We threw up the pronunciation of names. They screwed up the pronunciation of this main city for the first, 3 episodes.
I'm gonna get to all that shit in a bit, but yeah. It's very close to being called the Black Swordsman. You know, like Guts. Or everyone's favorite character, Kirito. Which is hilarious, because a friend who watched this in sub said the Seiyu was voiced by Kirito from SAO. That is ironic.
Can't make it up.
But yeah, you know how it is. This character is OP, but now he drains stamina fast, and it's the whole thing. He can't do as much anymore.
You can't do the magic.
We're gonna get into why all later on at the end.
Yeah.
So first we
have there's a reason.
Yeah. So who voiced Kanata? Joel McDonald, Zara from Fairy Tail, T. Graver Mood from Lord Marksman and Venati's. What a fucking name.
I vaguely remember that manga. I don't remember watching the anime.
I watched the anime years ago, so maybe we'll cover it. Also, Minato from Sekirei. Speaking of shows we were 100% covering in the future. And yes. Joel actually said on the commentary for this, he liked how chill Kanata was. Because he liked playing the cool guy for once, since most of his characters were the nosebleed, guys that are like, oh my god, titties! Ah!
He's definitely not the typical harem protag.
Yeah, which is one of the things I will put in the show's favor, in all fairness. He does not seem to give a shit. In fact, when he's called a perv numerous times, it's like, whatever. He just does not care. He doesn't do the whole Canadian thing most harem protags do and apologize profusely.
I'm so sorry about that, babe.
But yeah. He also has a weird character trait where he'll say something earlier on and then add on to it later and be like, what? Didn't I say that? Like, there's a scene where he's like, well, hear me, Sora, I'm going to give you the key to victory. And the other members later on are like, well, why are you saying we need to do this too? And he was like, well, there are multiple keys to victory. Didn't I say that? And they just shout, no, you didn't, etc. I find this gag kind of dumb. But, yeah. Unless you found it hilarious, Nomi. I don't know. Humor is subjective, after all.
I mean, I think there were 2 times they did it where I'm like, that's kind of funny. And one of them I told you about.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to experience that one.
Yeah, it's just foreshadowing. Well, also, because I had to hear this on the commentary, I'm sharing it all with you. Joel would also tell a story about teaching a class of Mexican kids who didn't know English. So they'd just call him Mr. And he said some days we'd have a don't bother Mr. days because I'd show up to work hungover and just sleep on the desk. This is real words he said on the commentary. I'm not making any of this up. And it sounds like he had a lot of fun teaching a class that didn't know very much English. But yeah, back to this. Kanata's goal is to train everyone to be the best damn Sky Wizard team from Timbuktu to Portland, Maine. Joel does good. I think he does good here as Pro Tycoon. But it's time for our next character. Misora. The hot-headed tsundere. And she's a redhead too, just like Asuka.
It's weird.
She uses a blade cannon. It's like a gun blade, Nomi. Oh my god.
No, it's nothing like a gun blade.
Oh, you're right. It's way cooler than that.
Except
Gun blades are lame. But yeah, she's got great speed. Oh, I thought you were going to say what her weapon was real quick. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say no. It's very very different. This one's important. It's got sentimental value.
We're gonna get to that. But yeah, so she has great speed, magical power, but her technique is pretty bad. She's played by Tia Ballard, who's Happy from Fairy Tail, Yue from Arifreta, and Misere from Rosario Vampire. And she said she liked playing. What?
No, I was just saying stop looting that. Stop it.
Yue or Misere? Because, yes. Anyway.
Yeah. It's Tia and all of Tia's roles.
What is wrong with you? I didn't waifu. Okay, we're getting off topic. Anyway, Tia said she liked playing a teenager who was overly emotional, though she did admit maintaining her voice with all the shouting was extremely hard for her to do. Which, yeah, Misora does shout a lot. I think she actually did really good, though, as one of the best girls in this show. So, Misora probably is the best written character here, to be honest. So, her whole backstory is her mother was a Sky Wizard, but died in battle. And this whole thing is, if a Sky Wizard dies, people without magic lose all of their memories of the Sky Wizard. So, yeah. The scene involves Misora in a flashback, which, yes, Tia does do a higher-pitched voice for Lolly Misora, I guess. And it's her with her dad, and they're having dinner together, and she's just like, Dad, do you think Mom will come home soon? And he just goes, Mother, it's always just been the two of us. And then it hits her like, oh shit, my mom's dead, isn't she?
And then she runs to all the other people because she protected town and no one remembers them on.
Yeah, Tia's acting is fucking great here, to be honest. And that's why she uses the blade cannon. It's the last thing her mother left behind, her weapon, even though she sucks with it. Because she wants to keep her mother's legacy alive. Even yelling at Kanata, because Kanata's like, look, you suck with this weapon, you should switch over. She's like, no, I don't care. You know, declaring at her mother's gravesite that she will master the blade cannon. Because everyone deserves to be remembered. And that maybe one day she can restore the memories of her mother to people. Yeah, genuinely speaking, this is actually really solid motivation and interesting shit. You even get a scene with her father, who's Jeremy Inman, if you're all curious. Android 16 from DBZ. Begging Kanata to keep his daughter alive because he couldn't even grieve over his wife since he has no memory of her, and he's terrified of the same thing happening to his daughter. It's one of those things where it's like, if this were in a better series, this could have worked so fucking well. Also, if you're curious, Misora's mother is Morgan LeRae Garrett, who's Seraphim from Is This a Zombie? You remember Zombie?
I remember that. I had fun with that anime. It's a good time.
But yeah, she sucks with machinery just like Misora does. But back on topic. Tia is easily one of the best MVPs here, especially for this scene with her shouting her declaration and everything. You also get a bunch of character development with Misora, where she believes she's holding the team back, and she needs to learn to trust that her companions are good and shit. It's fun stuff. But now we're on to who Nomi really wanted us to get to. Right, Nomi?
Whatever you say.
Lecty! Oh my god, it's an opie lolly! What? What? Anyway,
No, those.
well, she's the shy and timid type. Can't even look people in the eye and always apologizing. Fucking Canadian. And she fights with twin swords. And has a very refined technique, but no confidence in herself. So you all already know the plot thread she's going to be going on. And, yeah. She's voiced by Megan Shipman. Katase from My Tiny Senpai, Nephrides from Tales of Wedding Rings, and Mayuri from the second half of Steins Gate Zero specifically. Man, getting to that dub is going to be fun, I imagine. Anyway.
You can't wait.
Yeah, Megan said she was casted because of her work as Hibari from the Senran Kagura anime, a character whose voice was extremely high-pitched and who was shy and timid. So they were, I guess, trying to typecast her as this.
Yeah.
Felicia even told Megan in several scenes, your pitch is too similar to Tia's. You need to make it higher. Holy shit. That could have been fun on the throat. Which brings me to this. I remember seeing years ago that she had to go under surgery because of this role fucking her voice up or something, but now I can't find anything on it, so maybe it was in Bizarro World or I'm retarded. I'm retarded? But that clearly something happened, because in eps 8 through 12 of the simuldub version specifically, Lecty would be replaced by Monica Real. And no, I didn't tell Nomi about this because I knew it would be hilarious.
Yeah, but her name's not Lecty.
I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, so Monica, if you'll need a refresher, is Bulma 723, the streak continues. Hana Uzaki from Uzaki-chan, and Mina from Dance in the Vampire Bund. But, things we covered, I don't know. But yeah, Dai came up with a nickname for Lecty in this voice as Lester, because her voice is molesting your ears now. Or after Lester McPhail from Asterisk Score. You all can decide.
Both.
Honestly, this isn't the worst performance by her I've heard, but she does not do the shy, timid thing anywhere near as well as Megan did. You know, the whole stuttering, I'm sorry shit. Red April would have been a much better replacement here. I mean, she would go on to replace Megan as Anya in an episode of Spy Family, so, all the thing. But it's not all bad, because on the Blu-ray version and the Crunchyroll version, Megan is back for these episodes. Meaning that the Monica version is only on the One Piece sites. It was scrubbed from official shit.
That was the correct choice.
Well, I agree with you. Megan's pitch in some scenes, though, is all over the place in the redub episodes of these. Like, some of them, she just clearly slips into the voice she normally uses for roles. It's not as high-pitched, so I was like, something had to have happened. I don't know. Maybe y'all could let me know if you have more information. I couldn't find shit. But yeah. Oh, Lecty's motivation. I should mention that real quick. She wants to become a good sky wizard in order to protect everyone, to see all of them smile. Damn it, Misora might have competition as best girl now. I hate you, Nomi. I'm gonna have to beat you up now for this.
How is this my fault?
Cause who doesn't love moe shit, man?
I didn't say that. I said, how is this my fault?
I don't... Yes. Okay, but now we're really on Nomi's favorite character, the last member of the fire team. Riko.
Go fuck yourself.
Riko calls herself a goddess, even refusing to train with her companions in the beginning because she said sweating is only done by commoners. She also tells Kana...
That...
What?
No, I was gonna say, there's actually a couple scenes where she'll slate because she saw herself in the mirror and she couldn't look away.
I was getting to that.
Narcissist.
Yeah, she even tells Kanata, only I am allowed to fall in love with myself. But yeah, it Constance's like, where were you during training today? She's like, I'm sorry arrived late. You see, after my shower, I was distracted by an ethereal beauty appearing right before my eyes. And he's like, what, you see a ghost? And she goes, no, it just turned out to be myself in the mirror. It sounds funny, but trust me, this gets old real fucking fast.
It does, but she does get some funny lines, so that's something,
I'm
right?
gonna get to that in the script portion, but yeah. But here's why
Yeah.
my proof of Nomi waifuing this. All right, now Nomi, you can retort if you want when I'm done presenting my evidence. You see, Rico is voiced by
Okay.
Don Bennett, who is Reiko from Super Cub. I did that because the name sounded similar. Saki from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Senpai franchise. Season 1 of that, you bitches. But most importantly, my evidence. Kale from Dragon Ball Super.
I could leave with a dumpster dive right now. God fucking damn. I don't know why. I don't know why this is the thing they do.
Well, Dawn would say on the commentary that this was her first time doing her deep voice because up until then she was always doing her higher pitched one, like with Frosh from Fairy Tail, till this series. And
Yeah.
she liked playing Rico. I guess you would have fun playing a character who's, saying the most insane shit. Oh yeah, Rico's position on the team. She's the sniper. She uses the rifle, Athena, which I probably should have thought of the Greek goddess first, but my first thought immediately went to SNK. Really shows how fucked my brain is wired.
Yeah, that is interesting. Also, I'm surprised. Considering how she views herself, I'm surprised her rifle's not called fucking Aphrodite.
Good point, actually. But yeah, her motivation is she wants her older sister, who we'll get to in due time, to notice her senpai. Hence her massive inferiority complex, and calling herself a goddess. You do get Dawn doing her high-pitched voice, though, on that topic, because Chibi Rico, or when Rico sees Plushie. Yeah, she's obsessed with cute things, but doesn't want anyone to find out. Because you don't... No, I'm not into that. She was wrong with you. And yeah, I think she is. What up?
I'm just like I don't know.
She, yeah, you could tell it's her first time doing her deeper voice. It gets better as it goes on, but yeah, she says okay. But those are our mains. And to be... What up?
It's okay, though. She's not the worst character in the show.
No. And I usually waifu chunies like Megumin and Konosuba, but this one really fucking annoyed me at times.
It's a little too far over the line for you.
But yeah, so this is our team, and you do actually see them develop. Again, Misora becoming less tsundere, starts trusting Kanata as it goes on in her team more. Lecty becoming less shy and timid and being able to finish her sentences without stuttering, which is after she trains for being a maid and interacting with customers.
Yes, and Dolphin loved that episode because Miss Sora was a bunny girl as well.
I was going to get to that too, because yeah, she it encourages her when she sees Misora as a bunny maid. Hell yeah, talking to people with confidence, and yeah, so they do influence one another. And even Rico warms up to them a little bit, especially Misora, when Kanata's like, Misora, spy on Rico. And it ends up turning into a shopping trip with the two, which they kind of bond over. And I love how Misora's like, oh, well, yeah. Misora's like, I failed the mission. I couldn't find out any information. All I did was go shopping with her. And Kanata's like, oh, good, you're making progress then. She's like, what? Like, yeah, it's Karate Kid bullshit, his teaching methods. But see, they go from a team who sucked to one that sucks less. But that's our pro tags. And yeah, we got to move on to other characters now, which fortunately there's not that many. I mean, like, yeah, we got Kanata's former team, the S rank Wizards. The first one is Yuri. No, did you wait for Yuri?
No.
Kanata's
that's your thing.
she's Kanata's former student and another tsundere. You see, Kanata saved her life, but she was knocked out when he did get hurt. So, yeah, and seeing how he won't go on special missions anymore, and how there was a time where he ditched showing up to a promotional test for his team, she also calls him a traitor like everybody else. And it's like, you could just look into stuff a little more and find out what's actually going on.
Wake up, sheeple.
She won't even use her spear that he taught her how to use because it was him who taught her how to use it. Even though you find out this spear can break down things on a molecular level. And keep in mind, we're introduced to devil beetles that can regenerate. But nah, fuck that. I'm mad at Kanata, so I'm not going to use the thing that I'm most proficient with. The human race can burn. I won't protect them because I'm angry at my crush. Yeah, did I mention Yuri's kind of stupid? But she uses a sword now, so that's a thing. And hey, she likes cream puffs a lot. Cream puff party. 10 points for anyone who gets that reference. Oh, who ended up voicing her? It would be Jade Saxton, who's Koniko from DxD, and Dorothy from Black Clover. And she's always good at playing tsunderes, so I don't really have any complaints here. This is literally her typecast.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'd still hit Yuri. Maybe my standards are too low, though. I don't know.
They are. No, he has some standards.
Alright, but moving on to the next member of the team, Chloe, who's the one who recommended Kanata. She's an old friend of his. And, yeah, she's also a bit of a troll. There's a scene when Yuri asks, well, how's Kanata doing? She's like, that makes 6. What? Yeah, that's the 6th time you've asked. Go ahead, keep asking about him. It's cool. Or when Kanata saves Mistgun from a beetle, Yuri asks, like, hey, what happened? And Chloe goes, oh, you know, the man you love protected us. And Yuri gets mad.
I mean, listen, she's cool just on the basis of she doesn't call him a traitor.
Yeah, in fact, because she's the one who recommended him, knowing full well. It seems like she does know that he got injured. It's implied that, at least. Yeah. She's played by Megan Emmerich Miller, who's White Mary Macbeth from Blood Blockade Battlefront. I forgot this IP existed until researching this show, I'm not going to lie to you. Nomi, you are cutting out really bad. You should probably make sure nothing's downloading on your end or throttling you.
I would hope not.
Well, Nomi's being throttled, so I'll go on about this. Yeah, White Mary Blood from B3, Konami, Mihara from Is This a Zombie, and Kana from King's Game. The greatest horror anime of our generation. And yeah, she did have fun and kept laughing at the over-the-top scenes, which I think she was referring to the fan service with the way she had said it. But, yeah. Nomi, are you still here?
Possibly.
There we go. Okay, you're fine now. Yeah, her performance, though, is honestly all over the place. Some lines sound okay. Then you have others that literally have no emotion and definitely could have had another take.
Yeah. It's okay. Still not the worst.
Yeah, 100%. We have the last member of the team, Lloyd. Go ahead. I know you're gonna make the joke. Come on.
The joke about your husband growing up and now you're not into him anymore?
Yeah, reincarnated severed
I don't
threads.
know what you're talking about. Hilarious.
Anyway, he's played by Rico Fujardo. No, not the character Rico. Yeah. Tor from Absolute Duo, and Suwa Yorishige from The Elusive Samurai. Oh shit, he's the main elusive samurai. He's moving on up. But yeah, his whole thing is he's kind of his best friend. And Rico likes playing Joel's best friend. Like in Lord Marksman and Venati's, where he voiced the character of Rurik, as he puts it. He
I
actually
thought you were
said
gonna bring
Felicia
up that other anime.
Felicia directed him with gamer logic. So if she needed Rico to be pissed off, she'd say, pretend you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and Goofy just used your last Mega Elixir. Yeah, this worked, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I knew you'd love that part. No.
Well, yeah, because I felt that pain.
His commentary was hilarious. Like when on the episode that he's covering, they see a regenerating Devil Beetle, he just shouts at the top of his lungs, "Oh my god, Wolverine Weapon X!" But the thing that killed me the most the whole time watching it was the gay jokes he would make about Lloyd and Kanata as a ship. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sure the producers were into that.
So there's a scene where the characters are getting matched up for a tournament, and Rico just goes, "You all better sort me up with Kanata, or this place is gonna burn." Like, he was all into it and everything, and he'd ended up by saying he enjoyed working on this because it was fun working with Joel, a man he loves in real life, much like Lloyd loves Kanata. And I was like, what the fuck commentary did I just listen to? Yeah, see, you're being a dick, making works about my Lloyd from Seventh Prince, you dick. I'm here trying to make you laugh.
Listen, I wasn't gonna make the joke, but you assumed I was.
Lloyd from Seventh Prince all grown up and he dyed his hair. Now, in all honesty, Rico does do really good here. He's probably one of my favorite villains currently working, but the shame is that Lloyd doesn't get shit to work with. You could probably cut him out and nothing would change.
I mean, he gives advice to...
Yeah, he gives a little advice to...
sometimes.
Yeah, like, that's really it. You could have swapped him out, though, with Chloe giving them advice, and you have the same result, is what I mean.
You wouldn't want that, though, because then you would have had to hear her voice.
It's not the worst one, because we're about to get to the worst one. Rico's older sister, the character, not the voice actor. And yes, when a character shouted Rico on the episode, he did shout back "what" in the commentary, because of course he did.
Well, yeah, what other option is there?
Well, her older sister, as I've dubbed her, Queen Bitch herself, Freon. Is that a thing you need for a car? Anyway.
Yeah?
She's the head of the Sky Wizards division in Mistgun. Voiced by Alex Moore, Eleanor von Wittenberg from DAZ-Ray, I will never stop referencing that, and the narrator from Data Live. And Alex said this was her first ever simuldub. So, yeah. Being as how she's barely used anymore, who the fuck knows what that's about? Get colonized, Nomi. If you all know, you know. But yeah. This character's just a bitch who wants to see Kanata fail, wanting any reason to disband his team. In fact, the whole thing is, if his team doesn't win the tournament, then they'll be forced to disband. This fucking plot point again, dude. It is getting old. I'm just saying. The Asterisk War used it, Chivalry of a Failed Knight used it, and all three of these aired the same year. What? Did the three light novel writers get together and be like, hey, that's a good idea. You don't mind if I use that, do you? No, go ahead, I'll use it too.
But I thought you liked tournament arcs.
I do love tournament arcs, but I just think this plot point in particular, can't we have one like OG Dragon Ball, where Goku fights Jackie Chun and he ends up losing, but winning wasn't even the point. It was all about character growth and development and learning and shit.
And then Jackie Chung sucked anyway because Goku ate all of his food money.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I still remember that.
His plot point could work. I'm just tired of fucking seeing it and everything at this point.
No, it definitely did. It's overused. I got you. I feel you.
But yeah, back on Freon, it's no wonder Rico ended up so fucked up, because this is what she has to put up with. She even does a really obnoxious laugh when Kanata bets to win. That laugh would probably make anyone angry. But hey, Alex said she had fun voicing this character. Oh, I bet. And yeah, I don't know, dude. Her voice just maybe I disagree with me. I don't know, but her voice just irritated the hell out of me. I guess it worked for the character though. If you were supposed to hate this bitch. But we're on our last main character, Nomi, the villain.
Yeah.
Named Rial. Yes, really, that's how they keep pronouncing his name. Who they also sometimes call Rio. So, yeah, there's a lot of that. But yeah, he was a scientist who simps really hard for Yuri, and when he finds out that she'll only date people stronger than her, he goes to the dark side in order to win her heart and get strength. Yeah, he's voiced by Chris Guerrero. Einzel going from Overlord, and another narrator from Double Decker. Chris actually said on this commentary that he prefers the simul-dub whole thing because you get connected with the characters more because it's week after week instead of you just dubbing 12 episodes then being done with it because you'll probably forget the role much easier. I guess that is one way to look at it.
Yeah.
He also said he loved voicing Rial because the character went from a simp to a monster.
Yeah. I mean, he does a good job.
Damn it, I just set off thing. What's the difference? The fuck, I... Wait a minute, people have called me simp before. Oh, you bastard. But yeah, Rial does do the creepy rape laugh, screaming a lot. Yeah, you can tell Chris has enjoyed this. He goes all in with the screaming and laughing and everything. Hell, he even gets a bitch and filter when he goes full monster form. Or as I like to call it, Devil Beetle Trigger. That name sounded cooler in my head, I promise you. But yeah, Chris goes from one extreme to the other. You know, the whole, oh, Yuri, I love you, to, we're gonna make love. And you know, you had fun with that. Now for lightning round. So the last named Vuz. So first we have Christina, the supervisor, who talks very quiet and all that. Voiced by Sarah Wiedeneft, who's Tail Blue from Gonna Be the Twin Tail. Speaking of shows I really want to rewatch again.
It was a very fun show.
And now we're going to go to the tournament people, because there's two teams they fight against. So the first team is Sela, voiced by Michelle Rojas, Roxy from Mushoku Tensei, Chevro, who's voiced by Kristen McGuire, Moline from Reincarnated as a Slime, and Amy, who's Lindsay Hale, Nami from Clash of the Elite. And, okay, I guess. The fight between our pro tags of this team is cool. It more or less boils down to Lecty and Rico distracting them while Misora charges up her fuck-off cannon, or as I saw some person label it online, it looks like a Sero from Bleach. Now I can't unthink it. Thank you. Oh, and also Kristen McGuire felt a lot of more recognizable role to Kachida from Genshin, the upcoming thing. Yeah, whatever. Point is, fun fight. After losing, these three become cheerleaders for our team. They're our only fans, Nomi! But now the finalists, the A team, who were trained by Yuri in order to take on Kanata's team. So first we have Lily, who's Bryn April, Kotri from Data Live. Oh, this is why she couldn't replace Lecty. Okay. Greg, played by Ryan Reynolds, who's female Shido from Data Live, and Sasha, who's Alexis Tipton, Kurumi from Data Live. I may have done that on purpose, yes.
Possibly.
But yeah, Team Data Live ends up fighting our pro tags, and it's another fun showdown. where it's touch and go for a bit. And you've got Kanata and Yuri, I guess, shit-talking each other during the whole time. Off stage or whatever. Now for the ad voices, though, Monica was an ad voice, which is kind of dumb when she went on to voice Lecty. Felicia, which ADR director doing that, that's fine. Yeah, you're right, Di. Lester. Damn it, Di. You're getting cameoed a lot here. Jessica Dismuke, which is a name that stood out to me, because that's Yukina from Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of the only few things she's in. And Kaiser Neko and Lanny from TFS. Remember when they tried being full-time voice actors?
Vaguely.
I remember when Team 4-Star used to be funny. But the last one I got, because of his name alone, was Sam Swanson. Nomi, was this your alias?
I'll kill you.
But yeah, that's all the people in the you know. But now we got script fuck ups. So there's a couple, as Nomi mentioned. Mistgun, they sometimes call Mystigun, like the fairy tale character, or Misgun without a T. Kanata is occasionally called Kanate. Rico is sometimes called Riku. You know, best girl from FF10. And we went over some of the others before. Unless you could think of any other fuck-ups, Nomi. But now it's... Nomi? I guess somebody's dead.
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's time for the script.
I was taking...
Okay, I got you. It's all good. I got you. But yeah. So the script itself, there is some... Oh, think? Okay. I thought we were taking a trip. Damn it, it's a disaster.
No,
so
I said I was taking a sec to try to think if there were any others. There wasn't.
There is...
You're impatient, Ash. No, I'm sure there were a few more, but I can't think of them. Those were the big
Those are the ones I caught, at least. But yeah, the script has some localization terms, like there's back in a GIF is a term. For some reason, hearing Joel say the words, damned Beatles, cracks me up. I don't know why. It just sounds so stupid. Words like bummer or Misora asking, are you mental? Isn't that a British thing? Moment where they call our team of protags epic fails. But I think the most localized one is a team where Misora, her flat complex is showing, seeing Rico and Lecty are bigger than her. As Rico says, so what if your breasts aren't boing boing va va voom? As Lecty would follow up, you're like, yeah, you've got zip, zilch, nada. Then apologizes, of course. But yeah, to be fair, this did make me laugh. But va va voom is definitely not a term said in anything Weebinese, to my knowledge at least. No, are you va va voom?
No. No, I can't say I am, no. I'm sorry.
There's also another exchange where Misora gets groped accidentally by Kanata, and he's like, oh, I didn't notice. And she goes, what, are you saying my breasts are so small you didn't even notice you were groping me? Kind of reminded me of an Ed from FMA moment, when people call him short. Oh yeah, you got Kanata asking at one point, you're trolling me, right? That was Toriko's thing. So yeah, trolling's the term here. But I think the one that made me laugh the most with Rico, speaking of her, is it's a scene where you find out Rico has a gun in her bed. And Kanata's like, well, why? And she replies, do you know how beautiful I am? It's for self-defense. And especially so Misora won't molest me in the middle of the night. Misora's like, what? And then he looks over and goes, Lecty, why are you backing away from me? Like, alright, that one actually made me laugh a lot, I won't lie. So yeah, the script has some, but it's alright. My biggest complaint for the script is the amount of times they use the words traitor, pig, or jerk. Holy shit, if you did a drinking game, like every time one of these three showed up, you'd be fucked up by the end of one episode. Why do you take it, Nobi?
preferred life.
Oh yeah, there was also a moment where another team goes Shibu Dubai, high five, or whatever the fuck they said. I don't even know about that one.
Oh yeah, I mean,
As far as
at
other,
least this is it's
what?
just weird and not like this
Oh
little
yeah, no, I'll
weird,
take this
this
over the
stupid
Uzaki script
slang.
any. Yeah, I'll take this over the fucking Uzaki script any day. Or girlfriend is a gal. So yeah, this script is. But you also get other things that stand out, of course. This is really the script, but you get the typical Yuri scene with Misora and Lecty, where it's not really Yuri, it's just suggestive, their dialogue. Or when Kanata's massaging Riko, it says, man, you're really tight. Okay, here we go, as Riko is moaning, so you all know what to expect. You all get the joke. But that covers everything. We're going to go into the ending now, so if you still want to check the show out, I'd say at least give it a shot. You know, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. But, yeah. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll think it's dumb, because there's a lot of dumb, but there is still some fun stuff in here, I think. Alright, you ready to go to the ending, Nomi?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So our team ends up winning the tournament, but their celebration is short-lived as it's interrupted because it's a tournament in anime, so of course it's interrupted by Rial.
No, technically not. They win the tournament.
Yeah.
And then right as it's about to be announced, so technically it kind of wasn't.
Yeah, he waited till the match was over. But yeah, Rial attacks it. The character, not the voice actor, she was already assaulting our ears with voicing Lester in the simultaneous version. And yeah, it ends up being the main fire team, Kanata and Yuri, who end up having to fight him as he becomes Devil Beetle Man. And it's here we find out Kanata is part Devil Beetle. Okay, I have so many questions about this, but then again, he even points out, well, they selected you too, huh? Because they visited me and I hear the voices. They told me to go ape shit, is what Rial was saying.
Okay, so content. First of all, we halfway through Devil Beetle's attack misgun, Kanta actually uses his power already to beat the Devil Beetle. Basically, if you beat the boss, the others leave. But part of the boss crash landed in the city, and that's how
Rial got his powers or whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, him having Devil Beetle powers, that was foreshadowed.
Yeah, I just think it's silly as hell when you say it out loud.
Oh, it's fucking
especially in an earlier episode. You've got Misora narrating the intro by saying she likes to want to be like a hero from a manga and do a lot of hard work. As Kanata just replies, "Yeah, but don't heroes in manga always have some special talent or a very rare lineage or something? Doesn't this count as a rare lineage, Kanata? Fuck you, Bugman." Anyway, things look grim, but Yuri uses her spear, forgiving Kanata just this once, defeating Rial and saving the day. I was honestly thinking that maybe the team should have got the killing blow together, but I don't know. Maybe this was just to show Yuri's developing or some shit.
Or at least have it to where the team distracts him so Yuri can actually land that killing blow. That would work.
Why she wasn't using it from the start, because she was still mad at Kanata. Okay, Yuri's fucking stupid. What do you want from me? But yeah. Freon will not promote the team, though, even though they won the tournament, which was the prize of the tournament, because, yeah, she just says she'll overlook their debt for all the collateral damage they caused from destroying part of the city and shit. Bitch. But it's okay. Do you know why, Nomi? We have a new teammate. Yeah, Yuri left her squad and joins Kanata's. There was a bet they made where...
she's still part of both squads.
I was really confused by that.
Yeah, she'll join the S ranks if like they're going out on a mission, but when they're not actively on a mission,
She
she's
has to join
training
Con.
with
Okay.
them.
Yeah, because he made a
That's
bet with her saying
basically
if
how.
his team won the tournament, she'd have to join their team, which she didn't even get anything out of this if she would have won. Now that I think about it, did she?
Well, she had the option to say something, but she didn't. She just like it'll never happen. So yeah, and then it happened because of anime.
Yeah, there's actually a really funny bit here where she does show up to meet everyone on the team, and she's got the what is it, typical love cake Nomi.
Yeah, she baked she has a cake that says "I love you," and then Kanata's just like, "Oh, you brought." Oh, okay. Well, it'll be small pieces, but we can cut it up for everyone. And she's like, "No, it's fine. I'll bake another one."
Yeah, it turns out it's a love cake for him, but he's an idiot. He's a little obtuse when it comes to this shit, so he thinks that she's gay for one of the other teammates, which is a callback to a joke where he's like, "Oh, you're only into women stronger than you, right? I know who you like. It's Chloe, isn't it?" In an earlier episode. And she's getting mad. He's like, "Why are you getting so mad? Look, I'm just saying, I'm open minded and I support your decision. It's okay. Not a lot of people are as open minded as I am."
Listen, at least he didn't say that I know who you're into. You're into Freon. Because then I would kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one's into Freon.
So she has a typical tsundere reaction, calling him an idiot, etc. And it ends with our team getting ready to fly off as he's like, "Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it?" Except we're not done, because there was an OVA. It's even included on the Blu-ray, but in classic Funimation style, they chose not to dub it. Yeah, fuck you very much, Funimation.
Yeah, he gave me the homework of tracking it down and watching it myself.
I just know I heard it was a Lecti OVA, which made me doubly pissed.
It is. It is. There. She's jogging in the morning. She finds a baby chick. She rescues it. We see Freon saying that there's Garuda eggs lying around. That's totally not connected at all. Every when she's interacting with people, people will be like, "Hey, that chicken, that one's larger than others for some reason," and that she's like, "He's eating a lot, whatever." And then surprise, surprise, it ends up being the S rank team comes around in space, and it's like, no, that's a baby Garuda. It evolves because apparently Garudas feed with magic, so everyone's getting ready to kill it. Necti's about to go in and scream, "Stop it!" The Garuda freezes, basically de-digivolves, and now is a baby chicken again. And then the S-Rank King gets it a small little necklace that'll feed it magic power, but not enough to make it become a full Garuda, so now we have a mascot.
But we ended here, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
that was Sky Wizards. I mean, there are other things I could have mentioned, like how apparently the top brass are called the Raven's Nest. Hey, fuck you, that's Armored Core exclusive. At least it should be.
No one knew what Armored Core was back then, Dolphin.
But the series has been going for over 20... You know what? Sure, you're right. Okay.
No one... no one knew.
Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering, by the way, the whole Kanata being part beetle thing, yeah, that's why he hasn't told anyone, because it seems like that it would cause trouble if it came out that the one of their top people is part devil beetle and cause panic. So
Yeah,
people go
it's
from
a
calling him a
government
traitor
cover-up.
to calling him a traitor. Oh, wait a minute.
A real traitor.
Yeah, an Uber traitor.
Dolphin and I talked about it. Again, like coward or deserter would have made more sense because it's like he ran away. That
Yeah,
would have
like I said, I think they
that.
were trying to go for traitor to country or whatever or people, but it didn't come across that way, at least to us. Also, Yuri, it seems like over here is finding out that he's part beetle. We don't really see her reaction to this in the anime. That's maybe she was still a little out of it when that happened. I don't know. But
No,
yeah,
she was definitely conscious during that part of the episode, so I get, she probably brings it up in the manga, but they're like, "This is the final episode. We're not gonna have this in. We're not gonna have this shit. We don't have to cover it. It's just let's wrap it up nice. We're not getting a second season, so don't worry about it."
speaking of wrap up, yeah, so that was Sky Wizards. Is it stupid? 100%. But I would lie if I said I didn't
I
enjoy elements of it.
I'd only
Kana-
say it's like 90% stupid.
Kanata and Yuri's relationship definitely needed work. Which, my whole thing is, maybe if he did accidentally get her injured on a mission, but she saw he was actually trying to make up for it, she would start becoming a little more soon for him, instead of just being, I'm sheeple now! Also, Lecty and Rico's motivations are pretty basic compared to Misora's, so maybe in later novels fleshed them out a bit more, but as far as season 1 goes...
Like,
Which does lead me to the
find
good.
out.
Misora stuff is actually really solid. And so is the team building shit. Again, we actually do see them develop going on. You know, we see them, like,
Yeah.
they fuck up a lot in the beginning, refuse to trust one another, refuse to work together, but as it goes on, you slowly see them start coming together, etc. And as we've described, the comedy at points is genuinely funny. So we think so. Then again, Rico's goddess shit can get annoying, and her older sister is annoying. I don't know.
Feed it to the devil beetles, please.
Well, brings me to the main thing, though. I'd say the dub is actually pretty solid for the most part. You know? Everyone was at least having fun with this show, you could genuinely tell. It's like, yeah, we know what this show is, we're just gonna go all in and have fun. I guess to say a lot of dubs people are critical of in the current day, saying they feel manufactured. That's like, okay, you pump this stuff out, move on to the next one. I did not get that vibe from this one personally. It did feel like everyone involved was just having a lot of fun with it. Which probably makes sense, especially for Megan and Dawn, being as how this was, you know, some of their much earlier work, so they were still trying to, I guess, get noticed or whatever. Notice me! But yeah, Tia's definitely the MVP, especially because of her scenes with Kanata and everything as mentioned earlier. What do you think, Nobi? Anything else to say before we get out of here? Other than that Misora and Lefty are best girls.
I mean, the competition is not very stiff, but I had I had fun, which is all that you really need to say about an anime. If you had fun, it's worth it.
Yeah. I've seen some people actually say they genuinely enjoy this. And if you do, that's cool. Again, I like it. I don't typically like doing ratings, but I might say 7 out of 10. But yeah, some shit I liked, some shit that was really fucking retarded. And also, please, light novel, stop doing the tournament team thing where they have to disband if they lose the tournament. I'm sorry, but that is, yeah.
Listen, if you have to, at least do like, hey, if you lose before the quarterfinals, and then after that you can just have like, let's just see how far we can go, prove ourselves.
That's what I thought they were going to do. It's like, okay, they won one match, proving to Freon over there that they have developed as a team, that they're getting better. But no, she's just like,
Yeah.
okay, you got to win the whole tournament. It's like, okay.
It's like, no, fuck off. That's stupid. You have because in the tournament they literally have a thing like rankings that kind of don't. So we just have anyone joining in the tournament can fight anyone. You might have to fight an A rank team
Which
on your
they did
first
in the
match.
finals, and it's like, really, Freon? So if they lose to an A rank, who's considered some of the best students here, that doesn't matter? Okay. Because, it's not like you need as many Sky Wizards as possible to fight the Beetle Menace. Oh yeah, also, that's one thing, the Devil Beetles. Can we just call them demons or something? Did we have to tell them the Devil Beetles?
Well,
That name makes me laugh
look
so
like beetles.
much.
But they look like beetles.
Beatles, man. Yeah. So I think that's the other reason why I enjoyed this. I was able to turn my brain off when the stupid shit was happening, just to laugh at it. But that's gonna do it for this one. Let us know what y'all think of Skywars. Maybe this is your favorite series. Maybe you wanted to go to season 2 by Studio Dean.
How dare you?
I don't know. And let us know who Best Girl is. Maybe you think this is the worst anime ever. Let us know. I don't know. But if you're one of those who, never checked it out, maybe you should. See what you think about it. Give it a second look. I don't know. Now, I'm going to head out of here because I got to go tease Nomi more about waifuing Riko because her voice is Kale's. And, yeah.
They're never gonna tell me, so can one of the comments please, if you know somehow, please tell me why this is the bit, because it confuses me.
You'd have to have some Kale first to know me, then maybe you'd understand. Look, guys, he's being sued for Kale. But alright, till next time, thanks again, guys. Hope you have a nice day. Bye!
Bye.
Damned Beatles!